Well, the President has inaugurated the steering committee for the Safe Schools initiative, pledging the resolve of his administration to tackle insurgency. In his speech at the inauguration, President Jonathan explained that the security operatives are doing everything possible to get rid of Boko Haram. State House correspondent Chukuma Onekusi reports.
Long-term issue that needs to be...
The idea of safe schools came up during the World Economic Forum. The international community had pledged to assist the federal government to go beyond just the rescue of the Chibok girls to security of schools in the country. The committee, which is co-chaired by the Minister of Finance, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and the former British Prime Minister Gordon Brown, also has Aliko Dangote, Nduka Obayewuna, as well as governors of Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe states, among others, as members.
The objective of the Safe Schools initiative is indeed to enhance the safety and security of our schools nationwide. It's a nationwide program, but because of the situation in the emergency states, we will begin in the states. It is supported by the Presidential Initiative for the Northeast, which will be responsible for two other aspects, which is the emergency relief aspect and the reconstruction of damaged public infrastructure. So the Safe Schools initiative is a complementary program to the presidential initiative on the Northeast, as far as the Northeast and the emergency states are concerned. But it is a nationwide program to upgrade and strengthen the safety of our schools.
President Jonathan responded. He said the excesses of the Boko Haram sect is of serious concern to him.
Well, the country is passing through stress within this period caused by the excesses of the Boko Haram sect. And the government has been approaching this from different fronts. We always insist that the defense of security does not end terror, but you need to stop the collateral damage on innocent people and the destruction of innocent people's properties. And that is why the security services have to intervene. But for us to win the war, we need to look at it holistically. Economic issues, educational issues, religious issues, socio-cultural issues. We have to look at all the dimensions.
The president said the Safe Schools initiative was one of the areas where his government was intervening. He decried the high rate of schools dropout, which he said had risen to 70% in some states, saying that was not acceptable.
In Borno State today, for example, children, particularly girls, are not going to school because of the risk they face from terrorism and violence. This is totally not acceptable because parents feel that it's better to have an illiterate child than to have a dead child. So instead of their children going to school and somebody will come and kidnap them, keep them, even those who can afford are keeping them in their houses. I understand we can only make schools safer within the context of a secure nation. And I want to assure you that my government is doing everything possible to ensure the safety of lives and property nationwide. We have the challenges, we are confronting it, and we will surely overcome it.
The fund for the Safe Schools initiative will be inaugurated on July 16. Chukuma Onekusi, Channels Television News.